Welcome back to another episode of Real Ass Affirmations Podcast. I'm Chisa Penix Brown, your favorite mental wealth lifestylist. And I got messages for you, okay? All right. It's an alert. Okay, you have mail. All right. So this is the message for today. If at first you don't succeed, redefine success. Did you like that? If at first you don't succeed, redefine success. And I'm going to tell you why. Because listen, even if some shit doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that it was a total and complete failure. All right. Now, we've been having discussions because, that's what we do around here. And if I'm going to be mentally wealthy, I had to realize something for myself, that I'm in a situation where something wasn't successful the way that I thought that it would be. But when I noticed that because it wasn't successful the way that I thought that it would be and the way that I thought that I wanted it, that I still had to go out here and get these coins, that success changed a little bit. Okay? So I had to redefine success. Something could be a failure in one aspect, but if it makes you work harder to go get more and to be greater and to learn more, then that shit was a success. So this is why I'm telling you, if at first you don't succeed, redefine success. So I look at this from a perspective of a person who has always looked at success as sometimes a monetary goal. I've looked at success as far as the freedom to do what I want and go where and, when I want to go. And now I look at success. I do still look at it as like a monetary goal, but I don't have a set number. And for some people, that's like taboo. But I look at success now as, can I come home and enjoy a home-cooked meal and not have to think about anybody else but just me and Mr. Brown and just chill out? Can I go out on a weekday and get some dinner or dessert or catch a concert or just sit on the porch, sit on the balcony, sit by a lake, sit by a pond, and not have to think about other things where things are paid? Can I go and say, hello, bank account, do you have money in there? And the bank account says, sure, I've got money in there. I love that. So for me, I think that success has changed over time, but also the things that I want have changed. Now, I've always wanted to be happy and, all of those things. And so, that's something that you always strive for. But I think that if at first you don't succeed at one thing, it doesn't mean that you're not successful. It just means that you need to redefine success for who you are now. So I want you to think about it like this. Remember your first job, right? Remember that? And you remember how it felt to be like, I got a job. And remember how much they were paying you for your first job? Now, I don't know how much your first job was, but my first job was working at the Boys and Girls Club in Mount Vernon, New York. And I think my first hourly salary was $5.25. So, mind you, I'm dating myself, but I don't have no problem with that because I'm grown and I'm old as I am and I'm seasoned, right? I think it was $5.25. That shit was so magical and wonderful to me. And when you work those hours and you get your first check and you cash it or you put it in the bank and you can see it and you like, oh my God, I got money. I wish a motherfucker would offer me $5.25 to work now, right? Because guess what? That's like a little bit, that's less than 2 gallons of gas for sure. You could possibly get a meal with that if you go to a fast food restaurant. That's not even what I'm going to tip somebody anymore. So what I would have defined as success at age 13, I'm not defining as success at age 43. That time has changed. What's necessary for me to be happy and for me to have what I need to have has changed. I don't live at home with my parents anymore. I don't have all of those needs supplied anymore. So I want you to know that if at first you don't succeed, that you need to redefine the success. Just redefine it. Because what does it mean? Did you learn something? Is there something else that now you have a connection to? Is there something that you will repeat because it did work out well, but maybe not as well as you thought it would? I need you to know that success is always determined by you, and there's always something that you can learn from it. So I am what they like to call a person that is toxically positive. Shit could go all kinds of wrong. And I'm just like, well, there's a silver lining. And people that are going to be on the other side of that are very pessimistic will be like, bitch, the lining is dark gray. And I'm like, nah, it's silver. It's got a little fleck in there. No, right? So it's just up to you on how you want to see things. I think that if we're still living and breathing and moving, that's a success every day. So just know that it is up to you to determine success and to see the positivity in the things that you have and in the direction that you're going, which is hopefully forward. If at first you don't succeed, redefine success. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this message, short, sweet, and to the point. And make sure that you share it with somebody that needs to understand that, because they're being too hard on themselves right now. And it could be you that's being too hard on you. Think about what you've learned and grow from this. All right? Now, that's on Real Ass Affirmations. Hey there, it's Chisa Penix Brown. I am your favorite mental wealth lifestylist, and I'm also the host of the Real Ass Affirmations podcast. And I want to let you know, podcasts cost money. Now, you might get them for free, which is a great thing, but I have to pay in order to make sure that you have all this great content. And I want to be able to keep doing that. But I would love to be able to get your support in order to make that continue to happen. So you can go to buymeacoffee.com/RA affirmations, and you can donate on a, whenever you feel like it basis, or you can donate on a monthly basis and become a subscriber. So whichever thing floats your boat is going to be happy and make me happy, and we'll all be happy together, because I'm going to keep on giving you these great Real Ass Affirmations, and you'll be able to support with not only your listens, but also with your dollars. And I appreciate every dime. So make sure you give it to the people literally, so we can keep on giving you these Real Ass Affirmations.